Alright you guys, so I just finished curling my hair. I used this wand right here. This is from PYT. This is their 1-inch barrel, I think is what this is. I'll link it down below, the exact model that I use, but I really like this to curl my hair. I've been using it a lot recently, so I already did that because I feel like you guys have seen people use curling iron and wands a billion times, so I didn't want to bore you with that. I'm sure you already know how to do it, but yeah, so that is what the curls are from in case you're interested, but the focus of this video is going to be on how to get that nice volume up in here because as you guys can tell, I have like literally no volume on this part of my head. Like when I curl, my hair down here gets volume because I'm like obviously creating curls and it's spiraling it out, but up here just literally nothing because my hair is naturally stick straight. Like it will air dry, stick straight, so I don't have any volume up in here and I just feel like it looks weird. Like it's just like boom, like my hair is stuck to my head and then the curls start and it looks weird. So whenever I do my hair curly, I always do this. I pretty much always do it even if my hair is straight. I always tease my hair or back comb my hair, whatever you want to call it. People call it different things. I kind of always say teasing even though the technique that I actually use is back combing. Teasing is actually damaging to the hair. It's when you're bringing the brush up and down. Where back combing is you're just pushing the hair down, you're not bringing it back up and then pushing it down, you're just bringing it down, which isn't damaging, or at least not as damaging as teasing. I've been doing this to my hair for probably at the very least 5 to 6 years and I haven't had any problems with breakage or anything like that, so back combing really is pretty safe for your hair. I'm not sure if it's like completely not damaging or whatever, but it's not as damaging as teasing it can be, but I always use the term teasing because I just feel like back combing is not as widely used term. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So like I said, my hair is already curled. What you do want to make sure that you do is spray some hairspray on your curls before you do this because we are going to be brushing through some of them, but you don't want to lose like, you know, the nice curls that you have, but to tease your hair, you are going to have to mess it up a little bit. So the one that I used is this Volume Max Hold That Pose Mega Freezing Spray. This is their Mega one. I'm going to use a different hairspray from them when I do the teasing, but I like this one. This is, I believe, their strongest hairspray for before I tease to keep my curls intact. Because like I said, we are going to be brushing through them and kind of messing them up, but I do want them to stay pretty curly and not like completely brush out all that hard work that I just did on my hair. So spray in a hairspray before you start this. I already sprayed this one on. This has been my favorite as of recent. Now for the actual teasing part, what you're going to need, I am using the Volume Max Seize the Moment Freezing Spray. This is the second to strongest. So the other one that I used before is their strongest one. This one is a 5, level 5. So it's not as strong, but it's still definitely going to hold that back comb or tease all night long. You definitely need some type of hairspray. I would definitely recommend this one. I really like it because it keeps my hair like locked in all night long, but it doesn't make it look like crunchy and like there's so much hairspray in it. You know that look that a lot of like drugstore hairsprays and stuff can give you where it's just like super crunchy and like your hair doesn't even look like real. So that's why I like this one because locks in the style, but your hair looks totally real. And the only other thing that you are going to need is some type of teasing brush or comb. I prefer brushes. Sorry, I got like hair flying out of this one, but I use this all the time. This is from Goody. I got this at Target a couple of years ago. I have like 4 of them because I loved it, so I've never had to repurchase it. I hope they still have it. If not, you can probably find it online, but I like to use a teasing brush. I just find that you get a better tease with it, but you can use a teasing comb as well if you want. It's really personal preference. So I'm going to be using this brush, but use whatever you want as long as you have some type of teasing tool. Now what I'm going to do is take all of my hair and put it behind me so we don't have any of our hair like getting in the way. And what you want to do first is kind of start at the crown of your head, which starts right about here. It's like this back section of your hair. So I'm going to section it off with my fingers. You can use a comb or a brush to do this, but I'm just going to use my fingers to do it and pick up that section of hair. So just separating it out. And now we have this section of hair. Hopefully you guys can see that. So now that we have this section of hair up, you want to spray hairspray in the back and then brush down with the teasing comb. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so now that I have that section of hair, I'm going to spritz it with the hairspray on the back part. You don't really need that much of this hairspray because it's really, really great. If you're using like a less good hairspray, I guess, you might need a little bit more because you definitely want this to be able to hold. Then we're going to go in with the brush. I guess I should turn around to show you guys this. Now you're going to want to go in with the brush and just push it down. Push your hair down, take it out, push your hair down, take it out. Just back and forth. Now I'll show you guys like the front shot as well. Again, just pushing it down. Teasing would be if you were going down and back up, and that's what can damage your hair. But for this, I'm just pushing the hair down, taking the brush out. Pushing the hair down, taking the brush out. So then you create like this crazy looking thing on the top of your head. But that is for the back. Now I go in and do the sides. You can just do the back if you want something a little bit more like natural, but I like to do the sides as well. I look so crazy. I'm sorry you guys. I hope you're still taking me seriously in this video, but now I'm gonna go and do the sides. And you're gonna use the exact same technique, so section off a part, use the hairspray, spritz it on the bottom, and then go in with the brush. Okay, so now that we look super duper crazy, we're gonna go in and smooth out this tease. So I'm gonna use the same teasing brush. This is also really, really great to smooth everything out because we obviously don't want it to look like this. We want it to look natural, but we don't want to brush out all of the tease. So if you use like a regular brush, I find that really does brush out most of the tease. So go in with a brush similar to this and just very lightly start to smooth it out. This is gonna take the most amount of time, but honestly, you don't want to brush through the tease, and so, you know, really spend your time on this part, but I'm just brushing through, you know, very gently. And voila, my hair is instantly a lot more volumized, and that took like, what, 2 minutes or so? And trust me, once you guys get the hang of it, it'll be like second nature. It might be a little hard the first time you try and do it, but it's really, really easy. Like I said, anytime I really am doing my hair and not just putting it up in a ponytail, I do tease it. So yeah, I just really like it, and it gives my hair a lot more volume. I feel like I have a really big face, and it kind of makes it look a little bit smaller because my hair looks bigger. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Thanks, guys.